to be expected to work the rest of the day is nuts to me.
Yeah, a bit ludicrous, I reckon.
So I went, fuck it. I went home. To give you context, I went to bed around 2:30 p.m. I reckon I fell asleep at 3 p.m. I woke up at 8 a.m.
That's great.
It is Morokai with 2 eyes. We're back on every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify, 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. Hikes, camping, what do you think, mate? Is it your type of deal?
Camping, not so much.
I hate camping.
A hike depends on the time of day.
Does it?
Yeah, it does a bit because I don't want to be getting up too early. I'm going to be completely honest, mate. I enjoy sleeping. I know I get up for work at 5 o'clock, 5:30 and all that, but I don't want to be up when it's dark.
Yeah.
I'm happy to maybe go for a hike at
not natural.
9 o'clock in the morning to see an amazing view and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I think the sunset's bloody beautiful. No, sorry, sunrise is the sunrise is amazing, but that means I'm getting up depending on the day, that could be like a 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock wake up just to see the sun. And depending on the hike too, sometimes the view isn't as good as what you anticipate it being. Yeah, exactly. It can actually be quite a lot. Telling you, I got up at 3 to do this.
Yep.
And this is shit.
And the mood could be killed as well if there's actually people you don't know up there too.
Well, that's true, actually, yeah. Or maybe with a bad group and yeah.
Well, mate, I went on a hike the other day and it was okay. So there's about...
Is there the good, the bad and the ugly about this? Or is it just maybe all bad?
All bad with a hint of good.
Oh, wow, okay. A little sprinkle.
For work, there was about 12 people in our workplace, but there's one person who really wanted to do a hike. And this person was in charge of...
The hike.
Yeah, and creating the event. And don't get me wrong, if it was an option where... And I don't get why people in workplace don't do this. Let's all go in together on 3 options and the highest... We'll vote together.
Yep.
And whatever receives the highest votes wins. But the thing is, he wanted to do a hike badly.
So would you say, just quickly as well, was this maybe some team building just to boost maybe the team morale?
The whole point was to get up the top, not talk the entire time on the walk up there, be in nature, and then talk about our goals at the very top of the hike.
Yeah, okay, right. Right, okay. I'll come back to team morale after you've told your story of your hike, because I think that could be quite a good topic in and of itself.
So we had to meet at 4 a.m., which means I had to get up at 3:20.
That's very early. Even for me and yourself, that is extremely. And at the same time, I don't know how your sleep quality is these days, but I do know that you do have quite some issues with your sleep.
Well,
so
mate, I was like, how do you even I reckon I fall to bed anywhere between 11 and 12 each night. So I was like, how do you just switch that and go to bed at 9? You can't just close your eyes 9, I'm done. So I think I got 2 hours sleep, and
that is so rough.
I get there, I gave myself a heap of pre-workout, my water, tons. And I get there and I'm actually up and about because I know I'm just working off pre-workout, just it's flowing through my bloodstream and everything. Get there, some of the people look wrecked. Some people are just their bags under their eyes, and we get into this bus together, and the bus ride was an hour and a half or something along those lines. It was a real one of those tight little buses, and I was in a seat where there was a part of the chair where I had to lift my leg up because I didn't sit properly.
Oh,
yeah.
No, and I was that's a bad experience. Already the day started off pretty bad.
Windy roads too.
Yeah,
so
that's not great.
Anyway, we get down there, and then the whole point was we're not allowed to talk on our way up because we've got to be in nature. And I didn't expect this hike to be so steep. It was really steep. They weren't stairs, they were rocks.
Yeah,
it'd be really steep rock
so
stairs.
That'd be pretty slippery as well because it's very dewy in the morning. By the way,
a few people slipped. So anyway, I'll put a video on the YouTube right now of the very top of the mountain. And don't get me wrong, if you're watching, you're probably going that view.
The view is pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It looks awesome.
Next level. Oh, what an experience! And this is where it comes into it as well. People are like, wouldn't you rather an experience and to sit on your phone and TikTok and play video games? Wouldn't you rather go out and do something? I would rather be on TikTok. And that hit me hard because I'm up the top of this hill and there was 10 seconds where I went, wow, this is amazing. And it was done. I was like, I want to go home now. And I know that I have got a massive hike going down.
Plus the bus trip back.
If it was that hard to going up, what's it going to be on my knees like going down? Then a big old bus ride back. It is. I'm tired.
Out of curiosity as well, was this team morale, this team booster sort of thing? Was it like you guys did the hike, get back on the bus, and then you're back in the office, or like
that's what he expected. I said, "There's
not a shit." Because I was about to say that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, if they're expecting you to work after that, I'll be like, no, this is the day. Like, this is what we're doing for work. This is the work day, what we're doing.
So
maybe get a bite to eat for like lunch afterwards as the team, but not.
Oh, we were meant to go up and like talk about our goals and everything up there. I didn't know that. So when we're up there for like 30 minutes, I'm like, all right, we going? He's like, going, mate? No, we got another hour up here. And I went, an hour? And a few people like laughed because like, are we really up here for another hour? He's like, yeah, we're going to talk about our goals and everything. I was like, oh my God.
I'm 50-50. I must admit, there's definitely days where I've probably been inside for too long. I'm like, geez, I really should have got out today and all that. But then, I mean, man, if it's pissing down rain, I don't want to be outside. I'm sorry, but like, I don't want to be out in that.
So, oh man. So anyway, we do our goals and we're on the way down. Now on the way down might have been worse. Like it was damage on the knees. I was like, fucking hell. I've really got to watch every step, hold on to every tree. Otherwise I might slip or I might hurt myself. Hell. So after that, that's when in the bus, it really like hit in like, mate, you need to sleep. You need to go to bed. So I kept trying to sleep and I kept putting my head against the window and it kept bouncing back and hitting.
There's nothing worse than an uncomfortable trip and you can't quite fall asleep.
Yeah, and then we finished off with a trip to we stopped at a winery for lunch.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there and like pizza and pasta comes out and I'm like, I want to go home. No, I'm done. And I'm with a hood on just like, oh my God, I need to sleep. I had no idea that he expected people to stay and continue on working, like making calls, doing things. I was like, no, not at all. And I didn't even say anything. I'm like, I'm not going to be like, that's not happening. I'm just going home. No, and I said to one of the girls I work with, she's like, oh, so jealous. I'm like, why aren't you going home? She's like, I think I'm expected to stay. I'm like, you were made to get up at 3:30 a.m. for something you didn't want to do, but you did it.
Yeah.
To be expected to work the rest of the day is fucking nuts to me.
Yeah, a bit ludicrous, I reckon.
So I went, fuck it. I went home. To give you context, I went to bed around 2:30 p.m. I reckon I fell asleep at 3 p.m. I woke up at 8 a.m.
That's crazy.
So how many hours that is, it was fucking nuts.
That's like a pre-workout crash and a half on top of like you're obviously already tired as well.
And I come in.
That's crazy.
And then I told my boss, he's like, man, I think it's all in your head. And I'm like, are you fucking quacked out of your head? He's like, well, I went in, I did my work. I went into, I dropped off the bus. I went and saw my wife. I did an appointment. Don't get me wrong, I was pretty daisy in it. But then, I went to bed at something like 9:30. I'm like, good for you. If me falling asleep from 3 to 8 a.m. doesn't say my body needed that, then I don't know what you mean by fight through it. Are you fucking cooked?
Some hikes are grouse, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if I'm doing a hike, I don't know if I necessarily would want to do it with the work crew. I'd rather do it with like yourself, maybe like a group of mates, and also at a different time. Yeah. I would actually probably much rather see a sunset than a sunrise.
Yeah.
I know that then it's dark, like when you're walking down.
But when I was walking up, it was dark. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a good point.
I just feel like it's all comes down to the time of the day. But team morale and just team boosters in the workplace, 9 times out of 10 are always dog shit.
Do you know what's funny? One person we had that will be coming on the show, he worked at Domino's, and I remember that when he started, they had a work chant. Domino's Pizza. They're like, what are we going to sell? Pizzas. When are we going to sell them?
That's so bad.
Mate,
I hate that.
Do you know what else too? You know when we drive past, and I don't know if they do anymore, but they had
sign person.
Oh, they had the sign person. Mate, that is you.
I feel like could you imagine
there needs to be a bonus structure. I was going to say,
could you imagine coming into work today? It's just like, all right, I know usually you make the pizzas, Nate, but today, mate, you're flipping the sign. You're like,
Steve, please no.
You're like, bull fucking shit, I am. Dylan hasn't.
Let's do a role.
Dylan hasn't fucking flipped the sign.
Let's do a role play. You be the. No, I'll be the boss, and you be.
Mate. Oh.
All right, so I'm Kevin, the boss.
All
right. And you're Neil.
Yeah, all right. Awesome.
And you've been on for a month.
Yeah, all right. Beautiful.
Oh, fuck, I've come in. Yeah, halfway through your shift. Yeah, Neil, mate, how you going?
Yeah, good, mate, and yourself? What's going on?
Good, mate, good. You've been doing really well, I'm hearing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm still learning the basics, but, I'm just trying to, be a good mentor. Not mentor, sorry. Trying to be a good team member.
Yeah, pretty big of you to be a mentor, mate, but that's all right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, I like the aspiration.
So I'm just a bit nervous, I haven't really met you just yet.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That's good goal setting, mate. I like to see that in a leader. And I feel like I see a lot in you.
Oh, really?
I feel like there's a big future in you.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to go home and tell Mum and Dad about that.
Yeah, well, mate, and speaking of big future and things you can do to really show your presence in this company. I'm sure you want to show your presence.
Most definitely. I just want to do what's best for the company.
Mate, well, look, let me just shuffle. Come back here, mate. Come in the office.
Do you want to take a seat or should I still stand?
No, mate, you can stand. That's all right. You can stand.
Too easy.
Now, Neil, let me just grab this for you. Do you know what this is?
It looks like a sign.
Now, Neil, all staff members have to take part in things they might not want to do.
Yeah.
Neil, I'm going to need you to work the sign on the main street near the traffic lights today for a couple of hours. Now, I'll show you how to spin it. Don't get me wrong, mate. When I was young, I did a couple of hours there too. But I'm going to need you to spin the sign for us, Neil. Can you do that for me, mate?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. So I don't know if I'm like overly keen, but
what do you mean, Neil?
I've only been here for like a month, so.
Wouldn't you rather learn early, mate?
Yeah, I guess, but like I haven't seen any other guys go out and flip the sign.
Well, they all deny it. They don't want to do it.
So should maybe she get someone else a bit more experience?
No, like Neil, they don't want to do it, and I can't legally send them home. And as you said, you want to be a mentor, mate.
Oh yeah, I would eventually like to get to that mentor status.
Yeah,
maybe like the manager or something like that. Or
yeah, beautiful. Yeah, Neil.
Second
step one. Here we go.
All right. If you think I should, I just don't know if I'm overly keen.
Yeah, perfect. So you're going to do the sign for me, Neil. Sorry, just to cut you off. I've got the suit too.
Oh, not the suit.
I've got the mascot suit.
Oh, not the mascot suit.
So you're going to get in the suit. You're going to get the sign. I'm going to show you how to do it, mate. And it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
You got the same pay.
Oh, woohoo. In a real life scenario, I'm sorry, like that was great because I feel like that's how it would play out. Well, you'd be like, get absolutely fucked. Like, not a fucking chair. That would be, I feel like that's probably initiation for anyone at Domino's. It's like, we all did it. And then you have the guy that's working in the back. He's never actually stepped foot aside from throwing on the tomato sauce.
Do you want to do another role play? You can be the boss this time. I'll be the boy that's like, straight up, that's not happening. And you're on a mission like, it needs to happen.
Yeah, all right. I'll call you Bill.
That's not a kid's name.
Yeah, but who said that you're a kid?
If I'm at Domino's, have you ever seen anyone over 24?
Yeah, but maybe you've been there for a few years.
All right, call me Jimmy.
Jimmy. All right.
You can be Ted.
Ted, okay, yeah, we can work that. Jimmy, what's going on?
Ted, how you going, mate? It's good. It's good to see you.
I haven't been here for a while. The store looks good.
Thank you. I've been trying to get in extra cleaning while I'm doing work. I've been like, pizza's cleaning. I kind of got this thing in my head. I'll be like, pizza's cleaning. I've been really wanting to get that down.
I reckon you're pushing it very well here, mate. Probably one of the better looking stores at the moment as well.
Ted, if it's okay with you, I will admit, I think one of the pizzas when I was doing the pizza cleaning, you know how I was telling you about pizza cleaning? I did like hand sanitizer, and I think I might have done a pizza with a bit of extra hand sanitizer on my hand. But I was just so pizza cleaning. Do you know what I mean?
Like it. I love the honesty.
Yep.
Did anyone else see this?
No one saw it, Ted. No one saw it.
Sweep it under the rug.
I like you, Ted.
Ted, it never happened.
Oh,
but mate, I'm coming here. Been told not a lot of sign flipping happening on the end of the road there. What's the go with that?
Yeah,
what's happening?
I've seen that. I have tried to mention it to some of the other staff.
Yeah, right.
I was the same actually, Ted. I said, hey, when I actually signed up, I did see a couple of sign flipping because I know when I signed up, I said, hey, if I get this job, I want to make sure I never do that in my entire life. So, right. And then I don't know if there's a theme going on, but it's the same. And when I'm doing my cleaning, I've cleaned the sign. I'm like, there's a bit of dust on it.
Yeah, good. I like the sign, mate, but I think we're going to need someone out there.
I agree.
With your leadership skills, mate, I think you would be perfect for it. If you just get out there for a couple of, just 2 hours, mate.
Perfect. I definitely agree the leaderships would come into play. Ted, with my first act of leadership, I would love you to get in there, mate, to show me how it's done.
I think, mate, I just don't think that's going to work.
Isn't it, Ted? But you expect me to do it?
Yes, I would, mate. But I've got to travel to the next Domino's. So I'm making sure that all the Domino's.
Oh, you have to travel to the next Domino's.
Yeah, we're all flipping the signs, mate. We've got to boost the sales. We're competing with Pizza Hut. Yep. They've come back booming with business.
That's actually a really good point, Ted. May I ask if I am to pick up this sign?
Yes.
First off, let's. Fingers crossed the store doesn't fall apart without me, because I have been a driving force in making sure, pizza's clean.
Of course.
Is there going to be an extra bonus? Is my pay going to go up for this?
Most definitely not, mate.
Most definitely
yeah, wages are tough. I'm cutting stuff
on who?
Left,
you,
right,
Ted?
Left, right and centre, mate. We've got to do it. I hate it as well. Do you think that I don't enjoy giving people shifts? I don't want to be making these decisions, mate. This is coming from higher up. This isn't just me, mate.
Mate, I've got enough shifts. I'm talking pay.
So we can't pay you anymore. You're just going to have to flip the sign. Just get in the suit, get the sign, and just flip it.
Get in the suit now as well.
You got to get in the gimp suit, mate.
So I got to get in the suit and flip the sign. Ted.
Yes, Jimmy.
Can I call you Ted?
You can call me Ted if you like,
mate. Nate, respectfully, there's no way in hell. So let me get this straight. I'm not going to get paid more.
Not a chance.
I've seen that person in the suit before I started get hurled abuse. It looked hard, mate.
It's not great, mate, but we've all had to step in the suit and flip a sign.
Ted, you would have to admit, right? In today's just a question. In today's day and age, it's actually pretty hard to get staff. Would you not? Would you admit?
Oh, right now it is been one of the most difficult times getting good staff.
It is, isn't it? And just to get them signed up, the police checks, going through their references, the interviews, and then actually setting up a work day, and then training them months on end to make sure they, as you said, pizza clean,
That is correct,
is a big process.
Most definitely.
So you're willing to go through that again for me to, because I'm not getting in that, Ted.
Mate, you're going to have to, otherwise there's going to be some complications, mate.
Explain them to me, Ted, because I think you're bluffing.
I just think, if you're not willing to put your energy, your vibe into some sign flipping and, getting in the suit, mate, I just don't know if there's going to be any more shifts for you going forward.
I don't believe you, Ted. And I think that you hiring someone else would be absolute hell, and it would be difficult. And not only that, Ted, I'm going to make a threat right now. Maybe.
A threat?
Well, actually, no. Maybe not. I'm just going to say, if I were to hand in my 2 weeks' notice, not saying I am, but if I were, I think we're getting a bit of a cough going. I hope that 2 weeks isn't full of sick leave. It can't be, though. It's very hard to get a sick note from a doctor. They're not easy to get.
Are you saying, mate, that you would even consider doing that to me? Do you really think?
Not if
mate. I could find another one of you just like that. You really think you're that special, mate? We're a business. You run this. You think you're a bloody circus performer, mate? You are taking the piss. Just get in the bloody suit and flip a bloody sign.
All right, Ted, I'll get. Just don't fire me. I need this job.
Bloody hell, mate! Seriously, what were you thinking?
I just wanted to crack at the king. You got to take a shot.
You tried, and your bloody failed to get in that suit and flip that bloody sign.
Guys, that was Morokai with 2 eyes.
Thank you for watching.
It went on way longer than I thought it would. Boom.